Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HDS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The government of Saint Lucia has tasked the National Insurance Corporation with drafting a proposal for a national unemployment insurance program, an initiative gaining traction since the COVID 19 pandemic. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre asked the NIC to draw up a plan for the program which aims to provide a safety net for individuals who have lost their jobs through no fault of their own. This initiative aligns with the government's broader goal of an active labor market policy. The proposal would offer a crucial lifeline to individuals during periods of economic uncertainty, potentially reducing financial hardship and stimulating the economy by maintaining consumer spending. However, concerns have been raised about the long-term sustainability of such a program, given St. Lucia's aging population and declining birth rate, which could strain the NIC's ability to fund these benefits over time. So we asked, do you believe a national unemployment insurance program can be successful, implemented, and sustained in St. Lucia? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yes, it can. What I really want the NIC department to do is to be a little bit more efficient with their work. And as for an example, I am not working right now, or if I am not working in a sense that when I fall sick and I am not paying, I will not get that benefit. But what I would like NIC to do is to work with a passion. Do not come on a job and you have no passion for it. Some of the people who are working, it's taking so long to get that little monies that they have to give them. So if the government put that in place, I think it will be beneficial for all St. Lucians.
I think it can be successful in St. Lucia. A lot of the unemployed persons who have the small businesses, in case of a disaster, they can be recompensated, especially when a natural disaster happens. So I think it can work and it can be beneficial for St. Lucia.
Oui, ça c'est un bon bagage ici, mettez pour toi, mettez ça dans côté situation parce que si on ne pas travailler puis yo capé une manière pour payer insurance et puis ça a aidé aussi un désastre passé même quand Covid est passé de l'autre bail ça passe encore puis que dans la temps nous ca vivre à présent ça respecte n'importe bagage ça passé so ils sont un bon bagage pour travailler cette ici.
It's a good thing to have. It really is. Okay, but the government has to do their part too. Okay, if a poor fellow farmer has to go ahead and take his own hard-earned money to pay NIC, the least the government can do is match it. Okay, that's simple as that. You match it, everybody be happy, and don't tell me you don't have money, because y'all have. Nobody in St. Lucia believes that y'all don't have money. Okay, y'all misappropriate money. True. Give the money back to the people.
So you believe the program can work?
It can work. It works everywhere else. This is the only place where the government doesn't make any contribution whatsoever. Literally. Every other country, the government makes a contribution. You never make a contribution, but yet you want to control it. You can't do that.
So definitely you benefit them during disasters.
It's a perfect thing. That's the only safety net that you have, because you can't count on anybody to take care of you. Okay? But if your government decides to go ahead and make a contribution with you, at least two of you are making a contribution. So that's better than one person.
It's a matter of willing to work. It can happen, but then they have to put laws in order so that people will try their best to pay their NIC by themselves. You're not bound to be employed for your employee to pay NIC for you. You could pay it by yourself. Of course it can work, but we all have to put our heads together to make a difference.
Ça fait. Depuis nous tous mettons tête ensemble, il a fait. Vous comprenez? Dans le trois moun yo bay ko yo là, vous comprenez? Yo pas vle ouais l'autre moun ni bay, vous comprenez? Nous ni pour travailler bien, pour nous mettre tête nous ensemble. Et puis programme là fait.
Anything to uplift the people is good. It depends on how it goes. Let's just hope and pray that it is successful. It's a successful program. But as I said, anything to uplift people is a good idea. We have instances where, for example, in Susu, we have Susu where every week everybody pays a contribution and one person gets theirs. And it might be difficult to pay your contribution, but when you get it, it's something good. So as I said, whenever it's implemented in the right way, it is a good idea.
Well, yeah, if it is managed properly, it can work because we sometimes don't prepare for the unbelievable, but it can work with proper management and proper finance accountability. Yeah, it can work.
I think it can. I think the unemployment insurance program can be successful. This usually can allow an individual to pace themselves for wetter days, like we'll say. Sometimes we don't know where our source of income will come from. So if we better prepare and plan this type of insurance program, I think everything will work out. For example, if you're a farmer or just a local business owner, I think that plan will allow you to step in if there's a reasonable rate that you could work with that individual for those days to come ahead. That would be a good program.
Now to our new discussion. The Saint Lucia Kings, defending champions of the CPL, are set to return to their home ground at the Darren Sammy National Cricket Stadium this week, following a winning start to their 2025 campaign. Their quest to retain the title is bolstered by a formidable squad including returning stars and strategic new acquisitions. The team's consistency will be paramount as they face a field of rivals that have also strengthened their rosters, making the path to a repeat championship a formidable challenge. The team is led by a new skipper, David Weiss. The unique home advantage fueled by the enthusiastic local crowd could provide the crucial momentum needed for a successful title defense. The Kings' ability to perform under the weight of expectation will ultimately determine their fate. So we ask, do you believe the Saint Lucia Kings will successfully retain their CPL title in 2025? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.